Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chrissy the Crystal Indigo and I am here with an important message. Please do not fast forward. Please do not skip past the introduction. Everything that I'm telling you right now is very important for your growth, your journey, where we're headed as a collective. And so you know everything already when it comes to subscribing to the channel, when it comes to follow me on Instagram. But there is something important. I want you guys to know that I have created an Etsy shop just for you guys. Now I know you believe me when I tell you that the energies have been really intense. They've been very strong. You have to ground. You have to be able to think before you react. If you're going to react, react in love, okay? So on my Etsy shop, for all of you who are new on your journey, for all of you who have been on your journey but haven't had the right mentor or haven't figured it out yet, in my Etsy shop, the link is below, or you can inbox me and I will send you the link. I believe it's on the crystalindigo.com website as well, but I have the protection pack and I have the chakra pack. I have crystals for you guys, and I am charging them with the selenite, as well as I charge my herbal spray, the hand sanitizer, with the selenite, because when I send it out to you, that's the protection that I'm keeping around you in regards to the love and light that I am sending you. Now that also helps you in general with your spiritual gifts, with aligning your chakras, with protecting yourself, because you're going to see, okay, for example, if you don't know how to ground your energy, if you don't know how to put a protective light around you, and you're around all this madness that's happening, in the world today, not just speaking, with what just occurred, but I mean just in general, because remember, we are fighting a spiritual battle, okay? So you guys, as we move closer to the new age of Aquarius, you guys really have to protect yourself. You are light, okay? And don't be naive and think, I'm a light worker, I'm invincible. We all go through things. We all come up to, battles that we have to face, right? And so also with you going through the dark night of the soul, your ascension process, this is going to be very important for you in regards to your journey. So I'm going to post it in the community post. You can check the tab, look at it. It'll be the last thing that I post. Shout out to the beautiful, amazing ladies who purchased both packages today. I'm just getting the word out for you guys, and I don't want you to think like, oh my God, she's gone from, a spiritualist to just like, selling all these items. No. At the end of the day, I do the research. I get what spirit communicates to me, or I get the nudge. Because remember, I'm still on my journey. And so some things I'm still nervous about. One of my clients, I knew what she needed, and I didn't tell her to pay anything. I went out and brought what she needed and sent it to her with my own money. So it's not even about that. It's about me making sure that you, my brothers, my sisters, you guys are ready for the battle that we're about to embark on. And it's a beautiful journey. And the reason why I call it a battle, because sometimes you're going to feel like you're being ripped apart. Sometimes even with these eclipses, if you don't understand your natal chart, you're going to feel like your world is falling apart, right? So for me, for example, with the eclipses, I'm very high vibrational. So I get that downloaded information. So my crown chakra, like around this area here, is on fire, right? And immediately I'm picking up energy. Immediately I can pick up someone who has bipolar issues, or, something's off, or they're sick, and it affects me really bad. All right. So if I'm giving you this information, it is what it is. But I'm here. This is part of my life path and purpose. I confessed to one of my clients today that my goal, that my dream is to have my own office. So that way you guys can come and see me personally, for those of you who are on the East Coast or in the Midwest. Because I know, not just with distant, when you're feeling the energy and when you're being healed and when you are being enlightened to your path, imagine the intensity and the beautiful feeling you get when you guys get me in person. So that's one of my goals. I want you guys to send some blessings up for me for that. And I just love all of you guys, sending you so much love and light. Now we can dive into the reading for the collective. So this is for June 7th through the 13th, 2020. And I'm going to call this On My Way. So you'll understand why I'm saying this after I'm done reading this first card. So the first card out, we have Knight of Swords. So with the Knight of Swords, this talks about Aquarius energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or the air element, excuse me. So with this, you see this person is coming forward. They have courage. They're slicing anything that stands in their way. This person knows exactly what they want, what they need. They're finding the strength, and this is beautiful. And look at the horse. The horse is like, oh my God, hold back, hold back. He's not playing. So for the divine, the masculine that we're tuning into today, this is the energy that is unfolding. Remember, I told you the next 4 months is going to be beautiful, but also crucial for the collective. And so the divine masculine, and this is for those who are in separation. This is not for anyone right now, maybe parts of it that are in union. So here, this divine masculine is coming forward. Now I'm going to show you something, and I never do this, where I pull all three together. But the next card out, we have the Knight of Wands. So what's really beautiful is we have 3 phases. Remember, we talk about the waves, right? The twin flame. We don't know like what wave you're on, if you're on the first wave, second wave, third wave. We have 3 waves here. Beautiful. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Wands is the Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy, and the Knight of Cups is Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces. There we go. So with the Knight of Wands, let's dive into that. I have to hold them all 3 because you'll understand where I'm going with this. So with the Knight of Wands, you see how this person is getting the courage, but he's still a little bit nervous. Not so much like this air element here with the swords, right? This one here, for the ones that are on this wave, your divine masculine is coming in and not taking no for an answer. They are sure. They know what they want. They've been through, the ringer with their ascension process because of how they resisted for so long, okay? Time is fluid, guys. So with the Knight of Wands, here we go with this divine masculine who's a little bit nervous, who's unsure. But look, getting a little bit of the enlightenment and taking the baby steps. Okay, so you guys know how this resonates with you. If you feel like as of late, your divine masculine has been speaking up a little bit more, you've been feeling their energy, you've been feeling like, something is brewing, this is your divine masculine here. Right here, this is the divine masculine that is nervous, but still trying to understand their journey, really trying to focus and figure it out, not make any more mistakes. And oh my God, look at this. Egypt, right? I'm going to show you something really fast, only because I really need you to see this so bad. So I'm also going to use the past life deck, right? And so when this came out the first time for divine masculine, I shuffled the deck again, and I was like, nope, I'm going to pull it again. When I shuffled and I did the, spread pull, this came out a second time. So that is how I know this is very significant. And look at both of those. Look at that. So a lot of your divine masculines are, they have a past life with Egypt, and that's what myself and my divine masculine, we were in Egypt together as well. I saw us I told you guys the story about like how I looked when I was doing my my own Akashic records. It was beautiful. I saw the pyramids, and then I saw myself standing, and when I looked to the left, there my divine masculine was. But what's beautiful is my mentors, like even before I got to do my own Akashic records, they kept saying he's been in many lives, So with this Knight of Wands coming out, they're nervous, but they're taking baby steps, because some people or some of your divine masculines aren't so confident when it comes to admitting they have spiritual gifts, admitting that you know, they're going through a change that they're not understanding. Then for the next wave, we have the Knight of Cups. And so with this Knight of Cups, we have this divine masculine who's like looking back to see like, okay, is my divine feminine still there? Like, what's going on? Okay, I'll pretend like I don't care, but I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, right? So you guys all know how this resonates. And this is so freaking beautiful, because when I was shuffling the spread, I was like, as ancestors, I'm like, please just show me what the collective, like what we need to know and understand right now, because I know you all feel it. Just imagine what I feel, right? And so that's why, as of late, I've been trying to put out more videos for you guys to help you understand on a daily basis. But again, I work in a pharmacy, and sometimes when I get home doing all that peopling, I'm depleted. But this is really beautiful, guys. So I want you guys to really pay attention to what's going on in your visions, your dreams, etc. The overall energy. Look what we have. Ace of Pentacles, Soul, Spirit, Divine, God, Source. They're offering you something that you didn't even expect, right? So remember, this twin flame journey is not about us finally, you know, getting married, finally having a baby together, finally. No, this is a divine connection in regards to our spiritual path and our purpose and our gifts. And the gift that you're being given, it's something that you never expected. And if you started your website this year, if you opened your business this year in regards to your spiritual life path and purpose, or you feel like it's tied to that, comment, share your stories, because it's a lot of viewers and a lot of my clients and a lot of my subscribers on here who are asking me via email, like, you know, what do I do? Like, how do I do this? If you guys see something in the comment section and you know, and you're really more advanced in your gifts, help them out. This is how we're going to unite together. Okay. All right. So the cards that wanted to show themselves, look at this, that twin flame energy, the red and blue. Remember the magnetic colors. Number 10, 10 of cups. Everything that you've hoped for, everything that you've wished for, you got it all, okay? The next card out, we have 9 of Pentacles. 9 talks about endings. Pentacles are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this talks about continue to nurture yourself. Continue to believe in yourself. Continue to know that you are loved, that you are important. And the more you heal, whether it's for divine masculine or divine feminine, you heal together regardless, okay? You are one. All right, so let's dive into the Mystic Moon Oracle for Divine Masculine. The first card out is Big Dreams. So this is the energy that the Divine Masculine is focused on right now. My big dreams, like how am I going to, like, you know, leave my legacy behind for my little ones? How am I going to present myself into the world? They have really done a 360 when it comes to the way they look at things, the way they treat, you know, their divine feminine, even their loved ones. They know they need to change, and that change is now. Also, there's the full moon. So a lot of the divine masculines and divine feminines are getting a lot of clarity and really releasing and letting go. You guys, last night, even tonight, even tomorrow night, because 3 days after and 3 days before, the full moon energy is very strong. Write your intentions down. Write them with love. Put it in the windowsill. Put your crystals on it, and don't think about what you asked for. When the new moon come in Cancer, new moon in Cancer, I believe, is June 21st, 20th, 21st, around there. You take it off, you check off what came to fruition. That is how you manifest and you use the moon's energy. All right, so here. Second card out for Divine Masculine is compromise. So they're coming to a compromise, okay? I got to figure this thing out. I got to figure out how I can make this work, how I can be successful, but how I can connect and be with, you know, my Divine Feminine, who I feel as if ever we're close, that magnetic attraction, the way I feel, it just makes me uncomfortable, and it's the truth. But it's so loving. It's so what I need, right? The next card out is understanding. So divine masculines, especially with what's happening now, are starting to come to realization. They are getting the light codes. They are getting the downloads. You guys are showing up in their visions. You're meeting in the 5D. All right. The next card out. This is what's on the divine masculine's mind right now. Union. Like, they know that, you know, what they want, what they feel like, you know, how they want their, you know, life to be. And that energy, you possess that energy, and they will come to realize that that energy is what you had in you all along, but they were running. They kept shaking it, right? For the divine feminine, the first card out is unawakened. This is the second time this card has come out for divine feminine. So I ask Spirit, help me clarify, because I know we're not awakened. Maybe some of us who are new on the journey really don't know. We're a little bit lost in the sauce. But for those like you and I, why are we getting the unawakened card twice? So this came out. And so what you need to do, for a lot of you in the collective, don't focus on your divine masculine right now. Only focus on unconditional love when it comes to your divine masculine, because your mind is all over the place, where you're not getting the downloads, where you're not getting the light codes, where you're not getting the information that you're supposed to, either give to someone else, take note for a later date, or for you specifically, right? So that's what's going on with the unawakened. You're not understanding these light codes and downloads that you're getting because your mind is all over the place. Tune in, get centered, get grounded. Call Mother Earth Gaia when you start your, before you start your meditations. Very important, all right? The next card out, this is so true. I saw 77 twice today, and yesterday I believe I did. So signs, you're seeing signs, synchronicity, and it's getting more and more clear to you and happening more rapidly, right? Excuse me. So you got to make sure that you're understanding what these signs are. If you don't know, write me if you see something. Numerology is very important. Even clairsentience, like when you hear, like you're getting the signs and synchronicities. Next card out, pause. So Spirit is just asking divine feminine to pause. For those of you who have been communicating with your divine masculine, and like you've noticed that the calls or the text started to go right back the way that they were when you guys, first connected and separated, it's because you need to pause. Now is the time for you to be in pause mode. Now is the time for you to be in solitude when it comes to your divine masculine. I'm not saying don't speak, but don't be in that energy of wanting to know, loving. No, right now you got to get to work, because that will continue to lift your divine masculine, okay? The next card out is mirroring, okay? So it's funny how the last card for divine masculine was union. The last card for divine feminine is mirroring. And so it could be two ways. You're mirroring that in that energy that you're ready for union, that you really are, you've worked on your healing issues, you've worked on your heart chakra. Or with mirroring, it's like, okay, the same energy you give me, I'm giving it back. And that's not the way you guys need to be, regardless. Just unconditional love and focus on you. And you'll notice when you shut it off, can't really shut it off, but you notice when you just don't give it that attention and you're getting into your life path and purpose, well, what do you know comes around the corner? Mr. Divine or Mrs. Divine Masculine, right? Overall energy, communication. So for all of us in the collective, whether you're divine feminine, divine masculine, however you resonate under the spiritual umbrella, light worker, star seed, indigo, mystic, witch, however, we're getting communication. We're getting that information that we need to help support and keep us moving on this journey that we're on. Because once you are awakened, once you really know the truth, once you really understand the impact of your gifts and the expansion of your gifts, there's no going back. I couldn't even go back if I tried to just unremember everything. So that's why it's not a forced, you're not forced to awaken. You're not forced to accept your gifts. Okay, I'll test it. Okay, they're a little scared. I'll pull back. I'll test it. They're a little scared. Spirit's waiting on you to show up. Some will take a little longer, right? But I say, hey, just bring it on and let me get it over with. Show me what I got to do, right? So the cards that wanted to show themselves, separation. So I do channel for the twin flame collective that are in separation. It's not a coincidence. Twin flame energy card wanted to show itself. It was beautiful too. I saw it and I was like, there you go. Abandoned. So a lot of your divine counterparts feel abandoned, like they don't have nowhere to turn. They don't have anybody to talk to because people are going to think they're weird. the same thing we went through, right? And we're going through. Observer. So instead of speaking, communicating, they rather observe and see how you move, see how you act, and vice versa. Because, you know what I mean, divine feminine is in that strong power now where it's like, I'm not with the ghosting. You don't want to talk about your emotions. You don't want to heal what you need to heal. Okay. You can keep getting beat up by spirit, divine, God, source, until you figure it out. Because I know what I'm supposed to be doing. Right? So this is beautiful. All right. So let's dive into the Moonology spread. Right? So for the first card out, your commitment is being tested. So it says first quarter moon. So you may, when you see the moon like this, you may notice things start to arise. And it's only because you're being tested. And you will pass the test. Be open. Be honest with yourself. The next card, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Time to take action. So again, when you are in that element of the new moon in Aries, or the new moon in Aries just passed, however it resonates with you, how did you take action? When did you know it was time for you to take action? Okay. The next card, have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams, okay? So with this moon energy, when you see the moon like this, put something out into the universe in regards to your dreams, and make sure the energy that you follow behind, or that you follow up with behind it, is that unconditional love. I guarantee you, a lot of you guys are going to start writing me and be like, listen, I don't know what's up with this new moon concoction you got going on, but we're spirituals. We're a part of the stars. So that's why we connect. That's why it works. You got to get out of that mentality, that lack mentality, okay? Next card out. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. So during Libra season, everything may come to fruition. Remember, it's May, June, July, August. August starts the end of, you know, that part is like Libra going into, no, not Libra. It's like, yeah, it's August, Leo going into Virgo. Okay, yeah. So around the Libra energy, full moon in Libra, a win-win outcome is forecast. So pay attention to this judgment call, right? So the next card out is the South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. Remember, I gave you guys information the other day. Look up your North Node, which will allow you to understand what you are working through this life in regards to your past life karma. Look up your South Node, okay? You guys should know all of this information. And the overall energy, it is time to release negativity. It says full moon in Scorpio. Full moon in Scorpio. So all these moon cycles that I just gave you, make sure you look them up. Make sure you note down, like take note when they are coming close, so you can see how, you know, how it resonates with you. Okay? So for the past life oracle deck, we have, turn that around for you, Egypt. This is for divine masculine. So a lot of the divine masculines have a strong resonation with Egypt. You could have been a high priest. You could have been, you know, around the time where we had, her name is so beautiful. Because I was looking up information, Isis. So you could have been around that era, or Horus, or something like that, or Osiris. Like, you have strong past life with Egypt. And when you look at this card, like, what does it do to your soul? Does something feel awakened? You'll know, because when I did my own Akashic records, and I saw that beautiful blue sky, and I saw these, like, as I was like, maybe it looked like I was like driving past, or just, you know, from the vision. So it was just like going like this, where I was seeing all of the pyramids, and I was like, oh my God. I was so happy that I tapped in. You know, that's when I went on the channel and told you guys, I can do it, guys, I can do it. Because me, again, there are some gifts of mine that are new, and I have to contact my mentor and get support. Because again, like I said, I'm like, I didn't want to be doing Akashic records and seeing stuff I, traumatized. And so she spoke to me and said, Spirit said, no, you okay, like you got it. And I was just like, oh, just like that, boom, just got it, right? So, but that's what you have to do with your gifts. You're going to understand, or you're going to think like, oh my God, this is just not real. Like, this is just like how? But it's a beautiful, beautiful feeling once you understand how to harness them. Turn them on, turn them off, etc. Okay? The next card out is for Divine Feminine, Scribe or Writer. So a lot of you guys, you got to look into writing. You have to look into, creating your books. This is what this resonates with. And again, when I saw this card, I saw automatic writing. So automatic writing is a gift as well. So how you work, how you ask Spirit, Divine, God, Source a question. You breathe in, you take your time, and then you begin to just write on the paper. And you look at the paper and there's your information. Wow, right? Yes, so the gift of automatic writing. All right, some of you guys are going to do some great work when it comes to publishing your books and things like that. The next card, or even publishing your own tarot deck. So the next card out is leaving or travel. Leaving or travel. So this here also means that a lot of you guys may have, a past life where, it was more of, trains instead of cars. Or also you guys have the ability to astral travel. Or what's the other one? You just had many lives in many different places, right? So how does this resonate with you? And that's our overall energy. Okay? So if you guys have any questions, you can email me. If this reading is resonating with you, you can book me for a reading. That information is below in the description box. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram, guys. Yes, it's going to be some beautiful things coming to the channel. So, sorry, when I do strong readings like this, as you notice, my voice, everything starts to shut down. And it's because the energies are so heavy. And so that's why I ask, when you guys watch the video, when you guys come to the channel, have love in your heart. Like, even if you're triggered by something, because sometimes, I can feel that. That's why you'll always see me wearing on my wrist, like my bracelets, like keeping myself, hooked, aligned, so I can protect myself. And I don't take it to harm, because a lot of people, they get triggered, like, what? Why she say that? And then later on, you're like, aha, I get it, So for Divine Masculine, share your voice, okay? It says, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. So remember, we saw all those knights, Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. And with the Knight of Wands, they're nervous. They're trying to make their way through, but they're taking baby steps. So again, send healing energy, send love and light to your divine counterparts, and vice versa, because we do have Divine Masculines watching on the channel as well. All right. For Divine Feminine, we have Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy. Again, these next 4 months is going to be crucial. You have to know when to hold them, when to fold them. Right? So anytime somebody says something to you, even today, I had the rudest lady in my pharmacy, and I just looked at her, and it triggered me in my mind, like, respond with love, respond with love. And I just was like, all right, you take care of yourself now, because you can't, you coming in here all angry for what? Right? So dance with life. Whatever you do, just dance, right? There's a song I want you guys to look up. It's called I Hope You Dance, and tell me how you feel about that. Overall energy, bingo, awakening. This is for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Energy upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So a lot of you are feeling the pain around your crown chakra and right in between the middle of your third eye. And some of you are getting that heart chakra, download, where you feel like your heart is like pulsating, or you're getting like a heartburn, right? So we are awakening. And newsflash, there's not just one awakening. As you ascend, you have multiple awakenings. So that's why it's specifically important. You guys have to know your crystals. You guys have to know what to keep on you to ground, shield, protect, or enhance your spiritual gifts. So for example, if you want to clear and be able to see with your third eye, when you sleep, put amethyst in the middle of your third eye. All right, I ain't gonna be giving you all my secrets. All right, so that is beautiful. Let's dive into what gifts divine masculine and gifts divine feminine are using at this time. Light and love for divine masculine. So it says, your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. This can also resonate with divine feminine. This is beautiful, right? They got to clear out that heart space and know it's okay to love. It's okay to be vulnerable. For divine feminine, one of my clients is going to love this. Flowers. It says, working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So a lot of you guys, whether it be herbs, flowers, because you do know some of the herbs are flowers. You could be like low-key past life medicine women. So like that's in my lineage, very strong, as well as hoodoo. But I haven't, I haven't worked on that because I don't know too much about that. But the Native American side is strong. And so that's how, as you start and go on your spiritual journey, like myself, I don't cook, you know what I mean? I'm just learning how to get in there, bang some pots and pans. But now, I mean, I went and got herbs one time out, made face cream. I made acne oil to remove acne. My roommate was blown away. My roommate is from Paris. And I just was like, okay, like, you want me to make you something? And, like, yeah, you can. And I could tell it was like, I don't know if that's going to work. I kid you not. Done. Face beautiful. And I was like, man, we should have took before and after. So your gifts are tied through your lineage. Your gifts are also given from spirit. So those of you who have that high priestess energy, those of you who have heard you're the oracle, you've got work to do. You're not here by mistake, and you're definitely not on this channel by mistake. All right? The next card for divine feminine, oracle cards. So you can choose to work with tarot. You can choose to work with oral. I choose to work with any metaphysical topic or object that I get my hands on because it just comes naturally. And so with oracle, I'll read that for you. It says, you are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So you're going to be really amazing with the cards, divine feminine. Very amazing with it. And add your own twist to it, however spirit is guiding you. Okay? The overall, this one. Yeah, the overall message for you guys. Crystals. I swear, if I'm lying, I'm flying. So it says, your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. And what crystal is on the card? What did we just talk about? Right there by the third chakra. Amethyst. Right? So, guys, step into your power. Don't be afraid. The timer said 33. Wow, Ascended Masters, you are definitely in tonight. Don't be afraid to be who you are. Love who you are. If you feel like you're walking this journey alone, no, you are not. You have me, right? So you guys know, you email me, I'll write you back. It doesn't matter what time, I'll get to you, right? Okay, yes. Get this. And again, for me, I get depleted sometimes, and I have to recharge. But when it comes to you guys are my babies. I cannot leave you out there because I know what it's like when I was struggling. Didn't know how to turn my gifts on and off, clapping my hands, trying to see rainbows. It was just a hot mess until I figured it out. And you will figure it out too. And you're going to be, because you'll cry tears of joy. All right? So guys, if this reading is resonating with you, like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Chrissy the Crystal Indigo. I need all of you guys to subscribe. I know there's thousands of you who are watching who are not subscribed. And it's important because for these next 4 months, it's about to get real. And I'm here with you every step of the way. All right, guys. Love and light. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.